Hey everybody, from Sheridan? Yep, Sheridan, Oregon. Alrighty folks, I am hooked to a 44-foot fifth wheel. Shipping weight 17,726. It is going to Turlock, California. According to Google Maps, I'll be there 10 hours, 15 minutes. I've been having trouble with my log, my ELD. On the last episode, or earlier today, I had to call Motive to get it straightened out to where it would work. And when I got here to pick up this unit, it was stuck in the drive position for 15 minutes. So I had to call them. So hopefully it's straightened out. I don't know. This time they're like, well, shut off your Bluetooth and turn it back on. Alright. It's working for now. I got a few hours left on my logbook, if it's reading accurately, to drive on down there. Let's see how many hours of driving do I have left? Oh, whatever. Oh, now my logbook is being a pain. Today is not my logbook day, is it? Home. Seriously? I don't know how to run this. Why won't it tell me? Where's my clock? There's my clocks. Really? I have 8 hours and 30 minutes of drive time? Yeah, I don't trust it. Anyway, I am going to take off and I'm going to drive. However, let's walk around the outside of it so you can see it. So now I'm parked along the side of the road. I finally found a place where I can pull over. My ELD is still messed up, and it won't sync with my phone. I think that's what it's not doing. And it's just like, it keeps flashing this message, don't drive until it syncs. So I'm back on the phone, technical support, trying to get it figured out. At least it's a shady spot that I parked in. Alrighty folks, 2 hours I've been sitting here. I have called Motive, I cannot tell you how many times. 4, 5, 6 times. 7. They're going to have to send me a new ELD device because apparently mine's malfunctioning. And so I have to go back to paper logs. That's the reason why we keep a paper logbook in the truck in case the electronic device malfunctions. I don't know when I'll get my new ELD device. Apparently it's being shipped to Horizon, but I'm trying to get my way back to Kentucky. I don't know. I've logged in on my paper log. I'm gonna keep on going to get down to Turlock, California. I'm still over a 10-hour drive. I won't get that all tonight, but just thought I'd update you. This has really been a crazy day today. It's alright though. We got this. Alrighty. Oh, I hated parking here. At least I had shade. Check it out. I had shade. Let me see if I can show you. Without it, I think I would have been doomed. But my logbook is malfunctioning. It just won't update, and when I go, it keeps coming up with this error. Please don't drive until complete. That's the reason I drove for 15 minutes in off-duty time, because I was on some tiny little road that I couldn't pull over, so I had at least 15 minutes of driving before I even got to this spot I'm stopped at now. But it just keeps doing this, and see how I've got the green light on my ELD? It will switch to red. It keeps bouncing back and forth, and then of course the error is that it's not detected, and it's kind of ridiculous. Oh, look. I'm not gonna worry about it anymore. You know what? When all else fails, you still have paper, right? Okay, let me get my map up and running. I'm gonna look for a clear spot in the road. I should say a clear spot in the traffic. And then I'm gonna just take off, and I'm gonna do my thing. At least Google Maps is still working. All right, everybody, I'm in Grants Pass, Oregon, real close to the California border. I'm tired. I just couldn't press on. And when I was traveling southbound on Interstate 5, I'd seen a highway sign that said that the interstate either was or would be or could be possibly closed due to fire. Oh, okay. And about a half hour ago, maybe about an hour ago, I started seeing smoke, and the mountains are just filled with smoke. And it got thicker as I got souther. And when I stopped here, it's a nice temperature, so I've got the windows rolled down in the truck, and you can smell the smoke. If you've ever gone to a campground and everybody's got their fire going and you smell that in the air, that's what it smells like here. There's a security guard patrolling, and I asked if it would be okay to park here, and he goes, yeah, and I can't really hear, but something about they're allowing people to park because of the evacuation. So there's some kind of an evacuation going on. I'm too tired to care tonight. I'll probably try to find some kind of news on it in the morning. But right now, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. So, hopefully, we'll be safe. You never know. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to bed. Night. Smoke is still thick in the air this morning. This smoke is killing my sinuses. Google Maps routed me around the road closure due to the fire. The smoke is incredible. I'm at the customer. This place is crazy full, but I'm following security. Happy Monday morning from Modesto, California. I dropped the unit at the customer drop yard Saturday evening, and over the weekend I discovered it's a holiday. I don't celebrate holidays, so I didn't know. So I called the customer at 9:15 a.m. this morning to see if they were receiving units, and they said no. So I booked one more night in the motel, and I'm gonna get me some vitamin D. Tuesday morning, we're at the customer. I had lovely days off. Lovely. Alright, this is what I know. I'm here waiting for the unit to be checked in. I was talking with the security guard who speaks broken English, and I guess the guy will start checking in the units. He's like, why weren't you here yesterday? I said, I called the customer. I called yesterday at 9:15 and asked if they were taking units today, and they said no. He goes, yeah, they were taking units. I said, it's okay, because he kind of looked at me like maybe I might, blow my top, and I'm like, it's okay. It's not, but it's okay. And I got off to an early start this morning because my work phone rang at 6:30 my time, local time I should say, 9:30 my time, and it was somebody from Horizon wanting to know the scoop on my ELD, which is still malfunctioning and blinking a red light at me on the dash. It's starting to get aggravating, that little red blinky light. But she's like, do you have a case number? And of course she woke me up, so I can't think. And I'm like, yeah, I have a case. Took me forever to gather my thoughts, and I'm like, yeah, let me get the case number off the email. So I gave her the case number off the email. Well, you need to hurry up and get back to Wakarusa as soon as possible. I'm not telling you to hurry so that you drive unsafe, which I wouldn't anyway. But we only have 7 days to resolve this, and I need to call him back. And I'm like, 7 days from when? Because if it's 7 days from when the ELD quit working, I'm not going to make it back to Indiana in time. If it's 7 days from the day she calls me, well, I'll see everybody Monday, because this is Tuesday, and it's a 3-4 day drive, and I'm not gonna be there. I don't think I'll see them this week, so I gotta call them back in a bit. But right now, I'm just waiting at the customer, waiting for them to check me in and get my paperwork. I could have been out of here yesterday, but then I would have missed another wonderful day by the pool, relaxing. My BFF says something about me having forced downtime on somebody else at somebody else's request or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of welcome the forced time off. And this is what I told her. I said, I work hard for this company, and I work hard for my money. And if somebody doesn't force me to stop, I'll just keep going. So I welcome the forced stop. So when it's time for a 34-hour reset or extra days off like I had over this apparently holiday weekend, which, if you guys know me, I don't celebrate the holidays, so they sneak up on me. But I enjoyed it. I loved it. I loved every minute of my days off. I would go back there to that motel again. I would. All right, I've rattled on enough. Just want to keep you in the loop. There's a big stink to do going on here at the customer. One, other than the units that have already been dropped in the drop yard, the road is just lined with transporters. And earlier in the wait, one of the employees for the customer, kind of looks like maybe a boss kind of type person. He's furious that all these campers are here because he said they put out a letter to all of the transporters and manufacturers that they didn't want any more units because they're under construction. And the checker-inner dude isn't even here. So there's a debate whether or not the units are going to get checked in and whether or not the customer is even going to receive the units. It's crazy. And some people don't handle this kind of stuff well. There's this one driver, he wanted to go give them a piece of his mind, and I'm like, no, and I'm trying to talk him out of it. It's like that just kind of makes it worse for everybody else. So I think we all got him calmed down, but he's not happy. We're all not happy. Done. Delivery went. It went. I didn't get to see inside the unit. I didn't get to take my delivery picture that I normally take, that I post on Instagram. That place was crazy. And there's always one in every crowd, but there was one delivery driver from another company. I won't mention the name of the company, it's not important, but boy, he was huffy puffy, and he was getting kind of, and I gotta get out of here by noon, I gotta get this load, I got another load, it's gonna cost me blah blah thousands of dollars. I said, you can go before me. No, you were here first. I said, look, you have somewhere to go, you've got a load you need to go pick up. I said, you can go before me. No. So when the guy finally shows up and he wants to know who's first, dude goes, she was first. I said, no, he has somewhere he needs to be. I said, go ahead and check him out first. And the driver didn't argue. And I told my traffic manager, I said, I just wanted to get rid of him. I said, he was getting really stinky and awful. And I'm like, I just wanted to get rid of him before he caused trouble for everybody else. So, but we're done. We're out of there. I'm bobtailing back to Indiana. There isn't anything on the reload board. And because of the thing with my ELD, they want me back there as soon as possible. They're going to check with some other people to find out about the 7-day thingy, because I said, yeah, I ain't going to be there in time. She said, I'll know more tomorrow. I said, well, in the meantime, I'm going to start heading that way. I'll be in probably Nevada when you finally find something out. But we're out of there. I felt like I had to be extra nice to the customer to make up for Snippy Driver. The guy was really cool about checking us in. He even apologized for the delay. And I said, I'm just thankful that you took the unit, so thank you for taking the unit. Alrighty. Oh yeah, they're all lined up along the street. It's crazy. It's so crazy. But they are definitely not wanting any more units. To Turlock, California. Don't go to Turlock, California right now. It may not go well for you. Alrighty, guys, thank you very much for watching. And seriously, just remember, it is all about the perspective.